The second sutra of Patanjali defined the state of yoga. And what Patanjali said in this yoga is that yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is a state where the fluctuation of the mind, the vrittis, are settled down or are stopped. It depends how you translate this, the word nirodha. What are the fluctuation of the mind? Everything that is going on here, you know, thinking, imagination, intellectual analysis of something, all the activity of the mind. Patanjali described them as vrittis, as movement, as waves, you know, as if you know, wave of the oceans are completely high, wave of the Gangas are not so high, but this is all the movement that is happening in the mind. And he said, what is yoga? Yoga is a state that all this movement, all this fluctuation are stopped or are settling down. So the last word of yoga means the state of yoga, which is transcendental consciousness. Chitta is all the activity of the mind. Yoga chitta vritti, the fluctuation of the mind. Nirodha. Now the word nirodha, you can translate it in few ways. You can say that it's kind of blocking or stopping. If you translate it as blocking, it means that yoga is the state where all the activity of the mind is being blocked. And if this is the case, then the implication of it is that when you practice meditation, for example, you have to try to block the fluctuation of the mind. The thinking, the emotions, the imagination, all this has to be blocked. If this is what has to be done, then we have to concentrate in meditation. We have to fix our attention on one point, and if the attention goes to some other place, to other fluctuation, to other kind of mental activity, imagination, picture, whatever, we have to try to repeat the concentration on a certain object. And this is most of the commentators on the Yoga Sutra, they adopt this kind of point of view. But if we translate the word nirodha as stopping, then stopping means that, you know, naturally the fluctuation of the mind will be stopped when we experience the state of yoga. This is completely different angle, because if that's the case, then it means that, you know, we practice meditation in a natural way, we put the attention inside, all the activity of the mind is settling down, and then we go beyond the mind, we experience transcendental consciousness, or samadhi, or the state of yoga. And then, naturally, in this state, there's no fluctuation of the mind. Everything is quiet. All the movement of the mind, of the chitta, are kind of settling down. So from this angle of interpretation, we don't have to concentrate. We don't have to try to control anything. It happens by itself. Now, actually, how it's happened, in Transcendental Meditation, we use a mantra, a sound, that takes our awareness, our attention inside. We don't have to kind of contemplate, we don't have to concentrate. Automatically, the mind is drawing inside. Why? Because the inner core of our personality is characterized by bliss, by ananda, supreme happiness. And naturally in life, we tend to go towards something that gives us happiness. And in Transcendental Meditation, we use this kind of tendency of the mind. We let our awareness go inside through the use of the mantra. Then naturally, the awareness settles down to experience this happiness that exists within ourselves. And that's it. You know, we don't have to work on it. We don't have to do anything about it. It's happened by itself. So that's the way that I took this second sutra. That's the way I explain it according to the knowledge of Maharishi. And again, I invite you to have a look at the book that I wrote. You can see in the link that I will post all the table of content and everything, and get impression of it.